It's a lot of hoopla, a lot of hoopla. Everybody say Charleston White. You talk of the internet. I'm sitting in $1 million spot right now. OG say we broke in Chicago. OG say we ain't got big houses. OG this, OG that. The man told y'all he's a comedian, part time, or all the time. He told y'all he was a activist, part time, or all the time. Me and him had a live interview on my Instagram, done over 100 and some thousand views. I didn't keep on going back and forth doing it when I put it on this channel. So people like, how could you talk to Charleston? He said this about that one. He said this one about that one. Then he broke it down. Get the likes up. The people that's in here, I want the likes to match it. Comment, subscribe, and share. Then he said, if he don't speak the way he's speaking, he wouldn't get y'all attention. The same way as Long Live Kevin Samuels, right? He telling y'all this. So how do y'all continue to fall for the banana in the tailpipe? So once he's seen he can monetize and make money, and y'all gonna be boo-boo the fool enough to keep chasing it, yeah, he gonna keep on stirring up the pot. What other better city to pick on to get views and likes than Chicago? From the war in Chirac on down. Why we can't get the likes up? What's wrong? It's only a click of a button or tap of your screen. What's wrong? Here comes JoJo with the positivity. And we want the old JoJo. We want him to get on here and make a fool of himself. We want him to get on here and make some terroristic threats. Nope, not gonna happen. You say they hate us. Yeah, they hate us because they still ain't got the likes up. I'm believing you. Philly in the building. Jersey on the tap here. So I know the ones that did do the likes, they the ones doing the roll call because they know how we kick it off. Y'all tell me to do lives 3 times a week. Then I do them and y'all don't get the likes up. Y'all don't comment or share. Then I say content over gossip. Red Hill, Brooklyn BK all day. Then I say content over gossip. I put up content. Y'all pick and choose what to like and what to comment on. Lil J just flamed Charleston on his new song. I mean, then Charleston just told y'all, Far Rockaway Queens. Long Live Nephew. Stack Bundles. Chinks Drugs. Memphis in the building. It's Dolph. Dallas tapped in. So see, y'all see it's not favoritism. He from Fort Worth. I'm from Chicago. By the way of the world. Earth my turf. Harvey World in the building. So y'all see it's nothing personal. But I'm not going to say, oh, that's my man from Dallas. He in Fort Worth. I'm going to send him over there. I'm not the OG that's going to send us off. I keep telling y'all, I love us. I fell for the genocide as a child. I ain't going to keep on doing that. I ain't going to keep on. They say if you live, you learn. Love from Southside Jamaica, Queens. Free Preem. Salute the Queens, Southside. Free Pappy. Free them all. Free the guys. Salute the Bimmy. We got some big things in the works. Salute to Nas. He just put out Supreme Team movie. But they actually, it's come out on the 10th, I think. Tomorrow. No, it's on the 10th. Yeah, so I'm just chilling, eating grapes. I'm all right. I'm doing good. But they come with the negativity. They send it. Oh, gee, Charleston talking about everybody. And then he calling us out. And I think that's what people don't like when they say, hey, I'm all the way in Fort Worth. And I'm doing this and that. But see, some of the people that's Muslims, we got to do a good deed every day. So it's not for the camera. So I can do stuff for some everybody, but I tell them, don't you dare post nothing, write nothing, mention it, don't even mention it. That's the fact. We need unity and positivity. So we got to do a good deed every day. I just completed doing a good deed. Now I'm going to sit back and eat me some grapes in one of my $500,000 establishments. Only reason I mentioned it is because Charleston say we don't live in big cribs. People in Chicago ain't living good or something. But we know that's a joke. Facts everything don't want to respond. Bond Hill, Cincinnati in the building. So I don't think they told us. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt us. Whatever happened? Why we still ain't got the likes up? I've been on here 7 minutes almost. There's a lot of haters around the town. Everybody ain't popping no fireworks now. So instead of us praying for all our cities, wanting something better, lead by example. Because that's what people say. Oh, Charleston got a lot of knowledge. Why he throw the negativity in there? Because if he came with all knowledge, y'all probably wouldn't listen to him. Y'all probably would never click his channel. So he decided to troll y'all while he get his message across. Now, the statements and the things he's saying about Von Mama, yes, that's wrong. Ain't nothing cool about that. But he don't know her, she don't know him. They want to see you crash, Joe. Then when you crash, they gonna say you dumb. Or they think they gonna make some free Capone t-shirts. It won't happen. This generation is more hurt by social media shame than getting smacked off camera. True story. He don't know her, she don't know him. And you can't do a good deed for Tuka Mama, Duck Mama, and then diss Von Mama. It don't work like that. If you notice, they was just putting together a TV show with all of the mothers. So that's why I say we'll take 100 steps forward and the trolls and everybody else try to bring us 100 steps back. But we can't fall for that. We got to just keep moving forward. So I'm one that notices this. I'm not going to take the 100 steps back. I don't need you to send me no kite, put nothing on my books. None of that. They can have them cages. I had my share of that. And I can't go for that. No can do. The likes is still 20 likes shy. What's going on with them 20 people? Hit the like button. No one confront old Block or Dirt when they disrespect Tuka and them. About time someone is fearless, embrace, brave enough to call the BDs out for the BS. Well, to be honest, once the FBI considered themselves dismantling the gangs and organized crimes in Chicago, why do people smack their mouths on live? Because the shit good. The grapes is juicy. I don't know if you have stale grapes, but you're paying attention, right? So it's no different when Charleston ranting and saying whatever he's saying. Y'all gonna have something to say about anything. Okay, fair enough. That's all. Just relax. Or did you want to see if I was gonna respond to your message? Yes, I know how to read. I can chew grapes and talk at the same time. JoJo, what's the golden BX in the house? BX in the building. So, he don't know Von Mama. She don't know him. But Charleston, as a man, I would say, that ain't right. You know better. We can't try to give a positive message and then do something disrespectful, because that is disrespectful. She's the same grieving mother, just like Tuka Mama, just like Duck Mama. They would both tell you the same thing, like, Charleston, you tripping. So your approach to how you want to do your thing, troll or whatever, cool, do you. But we can do away with the disrespect. We already dealing with death and everything else. Why you don't call out the BDs for their BS? But would people see the positive message in today's society? And then it's like, do people even care? And why who don't call out the BDs? What are you talking about? See, statements like that make me think it's the Fed. Why should I care about any organized crime, sir? Have nothing to do with that. Y'all gotta be smart. Next thing you know, hey, we have a RICO Act for you. No, you won't. You ain't know JoJo was smart, did you? Yeah, I'm an intelligent thug. If that's what they want to call us. They can call us thug. I'm intelligent. Well, just make sure you put intelligent on mine. That's all. Salute OG. Pretty much love for Memphis. Happy Boss Day. You know it. Happy 7-4 Day. To all. What's good, big homie? 1777. On this day, our ancestors was in the cotton field, picking cotton. Today, we speaking about nonsense. Do you think if record labels are held accountable, the music will stop being so relevant? The fans. It's up to the fans. If the fans don't listen to it, it ain't gonna do nothing. Hey, Music Art, do you understand that only God can judge us? You ever heard that statement? A fool gonna be a fool. And it's all for attention, likes, and views. That's the sad part. He figured being harsh with lies, exaggeration, and some truths runs the view up. Something I ain't never seen you do. And you never gonna see me do it. OG, you heard about that shooting in Highland Park? Sure did. You, Cy, and Truth going to drop something again? Hopefully so. Me and Saigon done a record on the Kanye beat. If he don't put it out, then the fans are driving forth. JoJo, will you still put together a Cash Money Midwest? I will, but it's no need if we just do Cash Money. Have you ever had the cotton candy grapes? You know I did, because I showed them the last time I was on the live. I showed the container. I didn't even know, I never knew nothing about them. Come on, Enlighten, knock it off. You seen me do that. What you think about King Yella? King Yella telling his truth. He's speaking his mind. See, when I was telling people that it wasn't so much Vlad, them, Culture Vultures, Adam 22, Culture Vultures, and all of that, it's more so we can tell our own stories. And if we gonna monetize off of them, we damn sure need to be the ones that's having these houses in Calabasas and making 10 million off the culture. Those that's living it. I don't need a foreigner to come tell me nothing about my neighborhood and my city and my people. But He done got smart after I done threw it around, and a few more people said, hey man, they need to pay these guys for their stories. And they got smart. Cause see, they knew, oh, they listen. JoJo started speaking, they listen to what he's saying. And half these guys that I'm interviewing, he know them. So I know that he'll reach out to them. Man, if you tell your story, make them pay you. You damn right, make them pay you. Don't nobody go to work for free. Y'all don't know nothing about inflated views and fake followers or none of that. You know, y'all fresh home from jail. Y'all trying to find a way. So it shouldn't be no secret. But you had people that was cocky. You heard academics tell you, I ain't paying for no interview. They need me. You know what I'm saying? They get cocky once they reach their standpoint, you know. Or Vlad, I'm not apologizing. My viewers didn't go down. My subscribers didn't go down. And it just showed them serpents. It shows that they have no respect for our culture. That's what it shows. You don't have to be a Catholic or a Muslim, but if you're a melanated brother, the minister is our grandfather, our father, our great-grandfather, our uncle, our cousin. He's all that for us as a people. Everybody else failed us. Jesse Jackson, he showed you what he was dealing with when he said what he said about Obama, so people wrote him off. Who else is that? Al Sharpton. You see what they flipped him and had him become an informant, so we wrote him off. So we really ain't had nobody upstanding to speak to us and for us and by us but the minister. For real, for real. Or if I'm missing somebody, y'all tell me. So when I say put up a Michael Eric Dyson, give us a Dr. Boyce Watkins, some stuff he be talking about, I don't be want to hear what he talking about neither, but I'd rather him be in the place of a Adam 22 and a what's the guy, and Vlad, you know, to tell our stories. I really only pointed all the blame to Cavario for real, because this is his lane, you know what I'm saying, all that reporting to the streets and about the streets, and he brought us Don Diva. We wasn't even interested until Cavario came with it, right? And Don Diva kept it going. Then Felons and Felon Magazine and Antoine and them at Feds Magazine. Then they kept it. Then, you know, so they had already done the groundwork. And look what happened. The serpents sit back. They watch the culture vultures. They swoop on down, steal it, revamp it. They know they got the access to all the media. Why the likes still dragging? We need 30 more people to get the likes up. So they come swoop in, steal our culture, revamp it, then get mad at the one or two of us that speak up. What's my brother name? Tariq Nasheed. You know, we need a YouTube channel from him. You know, we can tell our stories on our own channels, on our own platforms. So yeah, King Ella doing his thing. Nori, we got Nori Drink Champs. Yeah, we don't need Vlad and Adam 22 or Joe Rogan. We don't need them to tell our story. But a lot of music people, get upset. I mean, they don't get upset. They get scared. Oh, he got 4 million followers, so we don't want to say nothing because we need him to interview our artists. Y'all some suckers and y'all some sellouts. You don't need him to do nothing. You choosing to be on his platform. Just like it was House Negroes and it was Field Negroes, which Charleston White loves to wear a t-shirt to say he's a Field Negro. We knew what the Sambo was doing, you know what I'm saying, in the house with Massa. We know what was going on. Let me read some of these things. Let me go. See what I'm saying, y'all? Now I'm gonna show y'all something, because we speaking on this. I'm gonna show y'all something. So I'm glad. I'm glad I'm starting to read these comments. Okay, so remember I stopped at 80s baby when he said JoJo is still putting a Cash Money Midwest together. Have you ate cotton grapes? We talked about that. Cotton candy grapes. What you think about King Yella? That actually was the one. I feel like him and True is underrated. Would you collab with Terrence? No. Larry Hoover can't help these young kids if he was free because JoJo name hold weight and he can't do nothing for Chicago either. They lost out there. The OGs still act like YGs. That's your opinion. If you're not out here, you can't speak for what I can do or what Larry can do. So once again, people just talk because they got a mouth and type because they got Twitter and fingers. Whatever happened to Chop, I got the slightest idea. What Charleston White did now. Not just the disrespect of Von Mama. You know, we can do without that. She's a hurting, grieving mother just like the other two. So, you know what I'm saying, if you want to come in and lend your hand, you know what I'm saying, and take these ladies outside of Chicago and show them something different, have them speak to some children and stuff in Texas, cool. We ain't knocking you for that. They said it take a village to raise a child. So it take that same village to men together all over the world. So you got to talk to a person with some smarts and with some sense. That's why I keep being, it's only one or two people with some sense that can speak up. Because everybody else want to hold their tongue and don't say nothing. JoJo, you for Biden or Trump? Man, I'm for the people. JoJo, how is Charleston White a snitch if he has a law, if he's a laws-abiding citizen? That's for people that speak on it. Why you dislike Charleston White? I ain't said well, they got a replay button. What they got on his YouTube? A replay? Or whatever it's called. Just replay it, bro. What's your thoughts? Music, you so late. We done spoke on this stuff almost a month ago. So I see who in tune and who ain't. Or those that's trying to screen record and get your page flagged. You won't make a dime off of Capone, Jones. I have a lot of attorneys. Flag him. I have a staff. Flag him. What's your take on the NOI doing what? Neek, what up, though? I'm taking our story. You are a homie. Facts. JoJo, you should do a documentary with BBC on Chicago, US, and the UK need to hear. I already done that. On Viceland, Chicago. We done this stuff years ago. They actually was making me a producer on the show for Viceland. And then, unfortunately, something happened when they tried to do something here without me because they seen I wasn't a guy that was a media whore that was frantic for an interview. And some cameras was, borrowed until they made it right. And then you get them back. Same with a lot of more networks. You're not going to do what you want to do. This is the city of big shoulders. We are known for a lot of things. But running us over won't be one of them. Especially when you're an outsider. Nope. It won't happen, buddy. We need Malcolm X, or we need the seeds of the Malcolms and the Elijahs and the minister. Why don't you be the speaker? You be everywhere. I have time to do what I got time to do. And I speak when I feel like it. Khalid Muhammad, rest in peace. Benzino. What about Benzino? He won his fight. He won that fight. What about Claude Anderson? Yeah. Neely Fuller Jr. Charleston White is a great man. Hey, JoJo, did you ever hang up the origin letters of the alphabet that you got from Ethiopia? I have them. I still gotta. Thanks for reminding me. I just gotta go get the things to put them in. Neek say y'all get the likes up. Neek, they don't want to do that. Whenever it's a positive message, they don't like it. That's why I'm telling them when Charleston use his antics is because they don't listen. You got to throw in. But see, the only downside to that, you get so caught up in the negative, trying to slide your message in there that they gonna miss the message because they only stand in tune with the negative. Dr. Ville Valentine, I just watched KP on Vlad. Of course you did. He gon' hey. And the only reason I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. I told KP, do it. I ain't knock him. See, that's what a hater would do, right? Or those that they calling them, damn, what they calling them, the gatekeepers and all that. I'm not with no gatekeeper. I'm not with none of that. You make every man and woman they're responsible for their own actions. Cavarium, that was a joke. See, you doing rumors, man. That's just 80s baby. That's just like if you and your cousin was in a double bedroom and somebody decided to film it and say y'all was in there sleeping together, and you like, man, this is my mama's son, man, this is my mama nephew. What is y'all talking about? So that's anytime when some brothers, and if y'all ain't noticed this by now, on any path of success without no drama, the first thing they do, try to take them for their money, lock them up, or make them gay in the public. That's the first thing that come. That's the first thing. I hit the thumbs button. Appreciate you, Johnny Blizzays, Professor Lenard Jeffries. Any other people, like, we got more than enough channels that we don't have to pay. We don't have to watch Vlad. We don't have to watch Adam 22, or we don't have to watch Joe Rogan, or who else was that page? Whackademics. We ain't gotta watch him neither. You got that hip hop page, the hip hop, what's them two brothers' name? They got enough followers. We can watch them. Just like how Khaled vulturing hip hop and dance hall music now. Some people would have never thought Khaled was even from Pakistan. He wasn't even repping that he was Muslim until people probably was speaking on it. Like, but that's how they train them. They train foreigners. They tell them. I seen a documentary where the foreigners was on there, and they said they was telling the Africans, when y'all come to America, damn, I wonder who documentary that was I was watching. They the ones they were the ones was spewing that separatism, as they always done. Richmond, Virginia on the tap in. Vlad is a no-go. I refuse to watch him. That man disrespect Farrakhan. Tariq. Jojo, what you think about the That's Why Dame Dash go hard? I love him. I tell him every time. I love him. Dame Dash, we need him with all. Why? It shouldn't be a problem with Dame Dash starting to GoFundMe to get him to buy some networks or whatever. Because see what happens, it can't become a racism thing because, or a prejudice thing, because of course all the corporations throughout these years, the Europeans run them all. You know what I'm saying? They found out how to run society, and it was with the money, you know, and the power, and they got that. So you gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, mingle with them. So it's no way around that. You know what I'm saying? Because they up too many years. They up 1,000 years far as that. You know what I'm saying? FYB J Main 2. Love you, big homie. They don't want to see the old JoJo. Yeah, I ain't gonna introduce them neither. I'm gonna keep them in the blind. Feel nobody on blast at the cookout. Appreciate you, Prophecy. I did a few EPs. Talk That Shit Capone. Talented Gangster. Boss Life They Talking, I Live It. I did 2 Global Gangster projects. What's the name of them? Negative Press. And what's the other one? Shit, I don't know. We really influenced the culture. So y'all go on JoJo Capone on y'all streaming channels for your music and just type in JoJo Capone. I appreciate y'all. This is the change that we need to take place. We need to be interviewing us on every level And we also need to be spending money with us on that. Now, facts. You be dropping jewels, my G. Much love from Pittsburgh. Salute to Pittsburgh. And now DJ Khaled, Vulture and Hip Hop. Or somebody else said that. Charles and White does the work in real life. They just talking. How can I sing you some music? See, and the difference is too, right? We got thousands of Charleston Whites in Chicago. Every guy that come home that got his non-for-profit and become an activist and try to raise money to help the community, it's thousands of them. You know what I'm saying? But you know what the government do here in Chicago? They give $1 million budgets to the pastors. If you Muslim, that pastor not giving, you know what I'm saying? That pastor gonna keep that for his Christian church, because that's what it was set out to do. So when you had the minister getting donations or whatever from Gaddafi, you know what I'm saying, that they slaughtered and killed, you know, that was the backing from a real billionaire, probably a trillionaire. You know what I'm saying? How can I sing you some music, JoJo? What, beats or what type of music? If it's beats, send them to the artist that I manage. AOG, can you squash? As grown men, we gonna have to learn to come to the round table and squash our own issues. I don't mind mediating nothing. I unsubscribed from Vlad when he refused to apologize to the minister. Yeah, I never subscribed to him. I knew what type of time he was on. JoJo, can I ask you something? Go ahead. You see, I'm reading every comment. What do you consider snitching? If you tell on someone dead, is it snitching? People used to say that if you get caught for something, blame it on the dead man, he can't go to jail. But that was back in the days. And if y'all talking about gangster situation, gangster was 20-some years old when he went to jail. I mean, snitching is snitching all the way around the board, but people used to do that all the time. Shit, you know, if you can tell on the dead man, he ain't what's coming from it. Especially when a person was trying to save their own ass. I still go by the motto, if I do the crime and get caught, I'ma do the time. I ain't throwing nobody else under the bus for nothing I do, because I make my own decisions. That's why I just told y'all on that other video, don't get tricked off the streets. When somebody trolling you, ignore it. Block them. They come with another fake page, block that one. It don't take you nothing to do. You don't got to answer every question. You don't got to set up questions when somebody trying to stream record or make one of them posts. I mean, you know, one of them captions to get some views. Like, get out of here with that. JoJo, you think dismantling the gangs is the way to do it so the kids can learn to be self-made and independent? See, I'm going to tell y'all the trickery with the gang and the organization thing. This was always the trickery, right? Every gang, every organization, for the most part, that's melanated, got their teachers from the Nation of Islam, and they got their teachers from the Black Panthers. Anytime brothers come together, melanated brothers and the Latin-speaking ones as well, anytime we come together, think about it. Who's calling us a gang? Who making us a gang? Who's saying this? J. Edgar Hoover, known racist, you know what I'm saying? Ku Klux Klan used them to do anything they wanted to do. They ain't never went to jail. Ain't nobody locked them up. They got the worst crimes ever. Come on, man. It's a catch-22. So you got to think about that. The average mother in our communities got 4, 5, 6 kids. And they calling that, and that's a gang. Your siblings is a gang. Because if y'all walking down the street and the police and they come up with this law, what they call mob action, who they making these laws for? They making them for us. Y'all not, yeah. But then you wonder why so many drug stores on every corner, liquor stores, whatever you want to call it. We say drug store, liquor store. You got liquor store on every corner. They keeping the blunts, they keeping the weed, they keeping the pills, pharmacies, they keeping everything to keep you sidetracked, keep you high, and you keep seeing people say, stay woke, man, stay woke. y'all refusing to stay woke. Y'all don't want to be smart. You want to keep falling for the banana in the tailpipe. They investing in everything. They investing in all your hardship. They know you're going to drink. They know you're going to drive. They know you're going to have an accident. So what do they invest in? Insurance companies, penitentiaries. Think about it. That's guaranteed money. You go try to invest in a penitentiary right now and watch what happens. They're not going to allow you to. Me as an investor, me as an entrepreneur, me being independent, you damn right I was trying to invest in all of them because I know what they was doing. But see, you invest in them, you make the money, and you go back and you help and build as you can. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they know we'll do. They don't know how we gonna do it. And we gotta be sometimes quiet about it and just strategically make our moves. But them pastors that's getting them millions of dollars for our neighborhoods, they living in bigger cribs. They riding Rolls Royces. They ain't thumping that money in no community for real, man. Knock it off. What you think? He telling his story. He telling his story. Everybody got a story to tell. Ain't that what they say? Everybody, whether it's important to you or not, everybody got a story to tell. Why do the Mickey Cobras, the Black Souls, the new breed get no media attention in Chicago and no exposure? Well, we all had it was a peace treaty button. Every organized crime organization is on that button. So everybody get if they had a popular rapper, then you would hear more about it. Bigs up, bro. No, you need to do a story like the BMF series. You know everyone and been around the world and your name holds a lot of weight. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. When your book coming? I'm on it now. Actually, my whole thing was pushing KP, let KP put his book out. And now I can see how everything going with his. And then I can come on with mine. I've been talking to some writers and this and that, and I'm gonna get started on it. He dropping jewels for free. For sure. Young Pharaoh is the true leader of the people. Yeah, but with Young Pharaoh, they'll say his antics and the stuff he was licking his tongue out or whatever on Natasha K. They'll take that and say, "Oh, Pharaoh done went crazy." And that's another thing they say. We went crazy. We on some drugs. We on this and that. We on whatever y'all sold to us in them stores. That's what we own. Would love to see you sit with Jabari. Is that Jabari, the brother that be on Sonetta TV? Is that Jabari? But your name hold weight. People will listen if you spoke on mainstream platform. I speak on our our platforms. Them hip hop guys I'm telling y'all about their channel. I done an interview with them. Who else? The other brother, whether he be controversial sometime or whatever, he was like, "Man, OG, what's your cash out? I'm gonna pay you for an interview." I saluted him. I did his interview. We don't work for free. My kids can't eat off my children. I apologize. I said I'm gonna stop saying that. Kids is baby goats. My children can't eat off Big Homie. Big Homie got to bring in some U.S. currency. So I saluted him for that. The brother, he from here, but he living in, I think he say he in Ohio now. AK-47 or something like that. But that brother, y'all know who I'm talking about. I can't remember his page name. Get the likes up. Look at this. It's still 50. It's still 60 some people that ain't hit the like button. Hit the like button. What you think about Tuka's mother interview? Yeah, it was heartbreaking. I don't want to see her keep reliving them moments. You know what I'm saying? But she can speak her truths, and if this help her venting, and spreading her word, other mothers gonna see it, other mothers gonna hear it, other mothers gonna sit down and talk to their children. Hey man, listen, we gotta curb this. We gotta curb this. We gotta do this for our people. So if you stand up for the people, you don't get to speak when you want to, because somebody controls it, huh? Crush the goddamn like button. Oh yeah, crush the like button, he say. Smash the like button. How do you feel? I'm telling this story. If it wasn't for Gangsta, it wouldn't be Hot Boys. What do you think about To the Mother interview? Gangsta just came up with the name. If it wasn't for Hot Boys, it would have been another name. Shaking my head. I wish it was way more people like JoJo, especially for the youth. Yeah, that's why I do these, because it can reach more people if y'all share them. If y'all share them, let your nephews, nieces, and the kids see it. I'm glad 16 didn't get tricked out of his freedom, for sure. Salute to 16. We just was chopping it up. But see, that's why people like the Flacos, you got to watch them, because they always had a spy. They always had spies on the payroll. Not saying he's one, but you know what I'm saying, because I don't know him, you know, but it's always been a spy. Just like if y'all seen the Black Panther movie, you know about Fred Hampton. That dude was a spy the whole time. If you're not from New Orleans, you don't know what gangster meant to Cash Money. Vlad asked the silliest questions. That's why he started hiring them other people to talk, because he don't know how to interview nobody for real. Then he was talking about a DJ. I still don't know who he DJ'd for. Never seen him in no club DJing. Not saying he didn't, I just never seen it. Facts over feelings. Okay, I see the lights coming up. They still look slow to me. Thanks for the engagement. We need some more. JoJo Global with it. That's why I'm asking his opinion. Would you and Wax box on a Blueface undercard just to show the youngins you can box and not kill each other? Yeah, but usually what they do, salute from Fort Greene, Brooklyn, but usually it be people that you have an issue with that you will box with. So me and Academics, me and Vlad, yeah, we can get in the ring all day. Vlad say, I'm 6'2", and this and that, and he probably taking up WWE. I don't care. We can do whatever we want to do in the ring. He can even try to Mike Tyson if he want. Knoxville, Tennessee in the building. Shout out from Legal Dope TV. Get the likes up Friday. Charleston, South Carolina in the building. 80s baby on the roll. Could you and DJ Wackademics ever have conflict resolution? Yeah, we can. We can. I mean, ain't any of these dudes, but they know who did he just. I'm calling them Wackademics because he do a lot of whack stuff. But who was that he just was trying to interview? Damn. They pick and choose who they want to interview. They really don't want to interview the people that they know that can shut them down on every level with their tactics. So they would never want to interview people like that. Damn, who was that just though? Oh, Tariq. So I think today, him and Tariq supposed to be doing an interview, which is good because now Wackademics is going in a different direction far as putting somebody like Tariq on his platform. Now he can introduce his fans, that's the Warren Chirac fans, he can introduce them to the Hidden Color series produced by Tariq Nasheed. Because all our children need to watch Hidden Colors, volume 1 through 4 or 1 through 5. And then I think it was the Haiti Revolution, the 1804. Either that was volume 5, I'm not sure. But any of them Hidden Colors, y'all, we all need to watch them on Sunday dinner with the family. That need to be played. Tyler Perry need to put them films in some theaters. Kenya Burris got that money from Netflix. He need to re-release them over there. So we need stuff that can help the whole world. Like if the whole world was to watch them Hidden Colors series, it would help, man. I'm telling y'all. But they keep it away from us. Y'all seeing a Caucasian lady that's going viral right now on YouTube, on social media, and she's saying that the Europeans, they knew how they was taught to learn how to wash up and everything, and it was from the African Moors. I'm sure y'all seen that. There's the Caucasian lady with the long hair, and then the other lady, Jane something. Y'all knew she was the truth. Jane wasn't playing. Dame is a smart man. I've always loved his drive and motivation. Salute to Dame Dash again. Salute Knox Vegas. Oh, Jojo, I see that you went to the pyramids in Colombia. Was anything written of importance for melanated temples? Is you saying the pyramids in Egypt? What do you think about the mothers of Chicago doing an interview with Charleston White? If he's having subscribers and he has traction, so it's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Whoever doing the interviews with him is perfect, because these is grieving mothers that's crying out for help to the youth and saying, listen, this is how your mother gonna look if something happened to you, man. These kids are stonewalled. These rappers is telling them to take the perks and sip the syrup and all this. How you taking the perks and sipping the syrup and you leaning, you lacking? Somebody gonna knock your block off. Like, relax. Tell them about, you know what I'm saying? And then they got on Future because they say, oh man, he was rapping about all these pills and this, and then he said he don't even get high. He don't even take this stuff. So, you know, whether that was true or not, you know, you still have the right to refuse. Don't let, you know, it's called peer pressure. I should have titled this peer pressure. Hey Jojo, you going to, I think I did a peer pressure one. Hey Jojo, you going to the old school picnic in Art Gale Gardens this year? Not sure. Salute to all Gale Gardens, AG. Block 1, Block 10, 15. The whole G. The whole AG. Man, what just happened in Chicago? It's always going to happen to someone. It's going to always happen. You got cowards with guns, and everybody tough, and then they under the influence. 99% of the people incarcerated was under some kind of influence. Now do your Google search. I listen to Charleston White message, not his delivery. And I'm from Chicago, born and raised. Exactly. That's all you got to do. Listen to the message, not the antics. Pastors keep a lot of it for their own pockets. They keep all of it for their pockets, and they in a circle. Yeah. They keep it all, and then they string along. Man, I ain't gonna get into that church. We already know what type of time they on. Then y'all just have a mass shooting out there hours ago. Yes, we did. But because it was all Caucasian, it might get a little more attention, you know. The whole block got shot up, no attention. That place with all Europeans got shot up, all the media coverage. It's terrible. It's like, you know, and they blatantly keep doing it in our face. What I gotta do to get an interview, Jojo? I'm Chi-Town, born and raised. Reach out to me, bro. If you on any of my social media, shoot a DM or something. Myself or somebody from my staff will let me know. Chicago need Captain Planet. Y'all out here tripping. People be saying Charleston White do all this work, but he haven't showed anyone any policy he worked on, and I bet he's not a policy technician. In addition to that, he's immature and wants the attention. I mean, you could be right about that. I mean, he's shown some things when he go up in the courtrooms and hoop and holler. His video of that. Who version of Never Change is the coldest, Payrolls or the other one? That's Payroll still saying the original hook on Jay-Z, Never Change. That's still his verse. They didn't change that. Jojo, who you got if they make the fight happen? Bud Crawford or Errol Spence? Man, I like both of them, man. That's gonna be a good fight. But I got a good brother. I'm not gonna say his name. He you know, because he don't like boxing. Because we know back in the days, that's what Mass and them used to have us do. Get in the ring with blindfolds on put 10 or 15 of us in there and swing into the last man standing. So I couldn't knock him when he said that. So anything about boxing, me and him we don't have a conversation. He threw me through a loop. I was like, damn. But when he hit me with that knowledge, I was like, now I knew that, but I didn't think of it at the time. So he right. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, in today's society, we was doing it for free. So now Mayweather, Tyson, and all of them made millions off of it. So, man, we just got a lot of cleaning up to do in the culture, to where there's no fighting amongst each other in no kind of way. You know what I'm saying? We fight about the name of the company that we want to, our airplane company. You know, we need to fight over names of an airplane company that we're going to own. Things of that nature. We need to fight about how many, or rebuilding Black Wall Street. We need to fight over things like that. Having black owned banks again, grocery stores. The people that was in Georgia that was just showing they buying the land. We need to fight about getting at the minister and telling him to give us the guidance and show us the way. We can stay out of Gucci and Louis and all the high-end stores and Rolex. We can stay out of them for about good 5 to 10 years. Get all the game we can get from the minister. Let them go and give us the whole blueprint and start there. So we might need to do the Million Man marches turned into 2-3 Million Man marches, but they didn't want to report that. We might need to do that. We might need another meeting amongst all the entertainers and athletes, because they got the money. They got the money. So it's like it keep being a circle. Y'all letting y'all accountants rob y'all blind. Y'all agents robbing y'all blind. We need more melanated agents. Look what happened. The team owner son be the accountant and the agent. Come on, bro. And y'all wonder why we never get ahead. So we need our children, instead of them shooting at each other, talking about BDs and GDs and Bloods and Crips, we need them to erase, stop even thinking like that. We need them to be fighting over who gonna be valedictorian when graduation day come. That's what, who gonna have the most A's throughout the school. That's what we need to be fighting over. Salute to JoJo. You are right, which can be Charles White downfall. What up, family? Just hollering at you. Salute. Jotivation continues. Thank you, finally. People will always form gangs. The government is the gang, it's the biggest gang. It's just the titles you decide to put on a particular group. True. Leave Charleston White alone, fam. TJ, you need to replay the video. Ain't nobody bothering him. Why do rats run to Muslim Khan affairs? And the Muslims need to take note of that and stop that. But you know, some of them hiding something, so that's why. But they need to stop that. Make him stay in the. He need to stay in the neutron car. Don't let him hide over here in the religion. Perfect name, Gay Edgar Hoover. Mob action. Do you do mentoring all day, every day? Charleston White so caught up in Chicago politics, the real message he's trying to portray is being overlooked. It's only being overlooked by those that want to overlook it. But like I said earlier, people gonna always speak on Chicago because we drive the traffic. And we fall for the bait. Anytime somebody say something negative, we jump right on there. Shut up. We do the same. We jump right on there, and then cry when they profiting off us and show us a bankroll or tell us they got 10 million off us. But we gave it to them. I always say we, even though it don't be me per se, but the most powerful force on this earth if we stuck together. Facts. Rats are running with Crips and Bloods, etc. and the feds. They get a pass depending on who they are. Keep them in a neutron car. Ain't no hiding them. All through the 90s, every law was made to put us down. And we fell for it. We knew it, and we fell for it. Fentanyl is taking this generation out. I wanted to film these two people today. Was nodding. I'm talking about kissing the ground. But I had to think about it. They two melanated brothers and sisters. And I wouldn't dare embarrass them like that. So you got to think. Even though it was a ooh, ah moment, but something that we all seen before. But he's somebody daddy, uncle, grandfather, brother. She's somebody mother, sister, niece, granddaughter. I ain't gonna lie, she the only one was nodding that dropped something. Usually when they hold something, they'll hold it for an hour and don't drop nothing. She dropped the ice cream container. So she was the first. But they know what they putting in their body. But you know the living conditions they in, they figure like they rather be out of their misery. Every culture in this country has had a underground underbelly. We are unfortunately not given the same avenue to transition out of movement silence, not social media movements. They probably don't want none of it. Be happy. Just like the guy with the soft white underbelly. He from Chicago or Illinois on YouTube. He probably got more subscribers than Vlad now. He probably got more subscribers than them. But same thing he doing. He took his camera, went on Skid Row in California, set up a tent, and got the stories of the people that's living out on Skid Row. Very interesting channel. He could start him a drug and alcohol abuse center and make millions from the government, because that's who's gonna pay. Help keep him off the street. He really got something if he turning into that. But another Caucasian. But you can't be mad that he took his 24 hours in a day to go do that. Keep talking. His fan base will tear you apart, Poochie. Well, y'all comment fighting. I don't know what y'all talking about. Some of these guys just shouldn't have a voice. Especially when they are not favored with the community as a whole. But we know the cancers of the culture. We know the cancers in the community. It's up to us to rid them. A real leader, you understand adaptation and proper charisma when spreading the message. Salute, big homie. Charleston White ain't got that, man. Charleston is a clout chaser for real. Would you ever do Drink Champs? I was supposed to. Norby told me to come up there when he interviewed Birdman. He wanted us to be up there together. But then when I left, he put Stunner up there. So I guess one day, JoJo KP wilding for selling a damn book for a stack. No, it's a trick to it. Y'all just support him. I ain't gonna tell y'all the trick, but it's a trick to it. Y'all just support him. We spent $1,000. What kind of shoes I got on? These about how much they selling these for? $2,000-$3,000. They melanated on. They my boy Yeezus. But they paying, y'all paying $2,000 and $5,000 for them. You can get KP book if you think it's gonna help you. The brother Timbo got good content, but channel is unknown. Timbo, is that the brother I did interview with? No, the likes caught up now, Neat. So I know I gotta stroll up some more. Tuka mom's interview was heartbreaking. She's still in pain. Of course, she'll never, man, don't nobody, some of these children be love childs, right? And even if they not love childs, meaning the mother and the father say, hey, baby, let's plan to make this baby. It could be a one-night stand. It's still that mother's child. That mother still carried that child for 9 years, birthed them, fed them, breastfed them in some cases, you know, which all mothers should. They have a stronger immune system. The first talking, the first walking, putting them through school, he was, some not just learned, he was a wrestler, Him and my free Chief Bias, him and one of the little young global gangsters, Chief Bias, went to school together. And Chief Bias was like a little star, little player on the football field. So the kids, see, I was noticing, I'm not be reading comments on them pages when y'all sent me the video. So when I do watch the video, I don't go through the comments, but I might see the one or two and right under the caption. And some people will say, oh, he got a picture, he throwing up the pitchforks, this and that. Y'all don't understand. In some cases, so I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all again, like I always do. When we was coming up, really gang banging, we was known for making people, giving them 15 minutes to flip. So if you notice, a lot of guys was GDs, then they flipped BDs. It was reasons for that. You know what I'm saying? The crack got introduced to us. When the crack got introduced, some of the BDs had the crack. They had the blow up game. And if the GDs, you know what I'm saying, was in violation and they gave a brother or sister a punkin head, or they was in violation of something and they got penalized for it and they get mad and then they flip. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing with anybody. Your mama whoop your butt, you go run to your daddy. Now your daddy your best friend. Your daddy whoop your butt, you go run to your mama. Now your mama your best friend. It's no difference. They just use them titles as something different, but you still human. So if you feel like you got violated and you wanted somebody to look over the wrongdoing that you did and didn't nobody do that, and you got penalized for it, now you say, oh, I don't want to be this no more. I'm going to go over here. But then when you go over there, because as Don Durkee and others told y'all when the literature was written, it was the same literature. You know what I'm saying? It was the same literature. So it didn't matter if you went to GD or BD, you still had to follow the same laws and guidelines. It was no different. So that's why it was still hard. And that's why that grown man, full grown man, broke down on that channel, because he was so hurt just by hearing you telling me that all this killing and shooting is about him being GD and him being BD, because that wasn't what it was brought up on. It wasn't brought up for that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the origin of it. They partied together. They went to school together. Same thing these kids doing now. They just choosing to go to war with each other and shooting and make it a gang banging situation. They just they making it like that. It wasn't like that coming up for most. Charleston put some paper in that lady pocket. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you doing an interview with her, you know, you supposed to. She ain't got to work for free. And you see, like, she was a school teacher, so she into the school. So her whole heart is about helping children. You know what I'm saying? All children. And then for her to lose her child, it's like, come on. When he was going to school or coming from practice, yeah, that's gonna hit her hard. Think about that. Hey, JoJo, have you hung up the... Oh, you asked me that. Why you... No, I'm still waiting to get the things to put them in. Get into it with any of them Romans lately. No, JoJo, we put Charleston White on trial for tacky, trashy, terroristic, and treason on Clubhouse. Wow. See, I'm not on Clubhouse, so I wouldn't know. It'd be too much gossiping over there. It's bad enough as gossip on the YouTube and everywhere, but that's too much for me. I don't think the youth watching. I mean, if you got youth in your household, show them. Make them sit down. Hey, watch this right quick. They done got the message by the time they think they ready to go play their video game. That's how you got to do these children now. Make them sit there and watch it. And they'll thank you later, believe it or not. JoJo, always share your video of fellow Chicagoan. Gotta stick together. I'm tired of all this senseless killing. I appreciate you, Johnny. Right. Right, though. That likes Big Joe. Joe, drop them game breakers. Vlad a fluke, shaking my head. Nick was right. He sell us our pain. Simple. Yeah, he's selling us our pain. Salute Brother Capone, DC in here. Knock it off, Glad. Then look at this. Somebody's having a sucker stroke. He say, act. Academics will whoop you. Well, come on, put your money on them. Put your money on them. There go another troller. Gallery department ain't make that. Just say you want one, famo. That's all. That's all you gotta do. Or my bad. I didn't film while I was inside of gallery department in the designer district in Miami while I was purchasing it. I'm sorry. I forgot. I don't document every single thing I do every single day. I'm sorry. The attention seekers. We call them trolls. I call them attention seekers. I ain't gonna lie, JoJo, you a good figure, G, man of the people. I would love for you to debate with these suckers. They don't want to. I'm here for it. Keep your money where you want it to be, Ty. I ain't knocking you. Facts. What up? Dr. Khalid Muhammad was a trip. Hope Tyreek wipes him. But then they can change the narrative. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see the interview, but they can change the narrative. It ain't got to be what we think it's going to be. Mesa, Arizona, on the check-in. Dame Calloway dope. Yeah, Dame cool. Dame just got to stop with that Indian talk, knowing birthplace of civilization was Africa. So that's my only thing with Dame. JoJo, can we apply for a job for your cannabis business? Yeah, I got a lot of stuff I'm about to put back out too. JoJo Capone, who dressed you? A 50-year-old kid or a 19-year-old kid? No, a grown man with some money that can go in any store he want and purchase whatever he want. Mississippi in here. I don't need your validation. You should know that. JoJo got. What you want me to run upstairs to one of my many rooms and show you the lavin that y'all just not wearing that I was wearing years ago? Come on, man, knock it off. One thing about you trolls, I'ma checkmate you on anything. So clothes, you definitely not gonna have that conversation with me. Gianni Versace, Donatella Versace, they personally know me, man. Personally know me. Can we say that about you? I don't think so. So we not gonna do that. BK and the G Young brothers had knowledge given to them by underworld figures. It was just a bunch of foolishness. They even gave knowledge in the lit to start you on a journey if you cared enough. What's your thoughts on Charleston White? Do you agree with the way he approaches the world? He just doing it his way. All of you Chicago homegrown homies did not grab one of those mothers and do what Charleston did. You don't know what we did. I just told you, we was raised different. Our good deeds ain't gonna never go unnoticed. Just never forget that. You don't know what we did. And that's the problem. Y'all don't know, so y'all just take anything and run with it. Been around long enough to see you. This show and actions from you, JoJo. Appreciate everything you do. Laid out blessings to you and your fam all the way from Houston, Texas. already. What I missed? Just replay it, Tone. We gonna save it. Yeah, JoJo, you right. I watched Tyreek here from the UK. Here's the truth alongside with you, Big G. Hey, and I'm gonna have an interview set up with brother damn man. I was just watching Voice of the Ancestors page, and they just spoke on him. How he pronounced his name, Kakembe. Man, I'm tripping. But I'm gonna show y'all. Kaba Kamene, but this brother right here. Now he the real, he the truth. He the truth. But I just heard on Voice of the Ancestors when they just pronounced that name, Kaba Kamene, if I ain't mistaken. But he said me and him setting up an interview. And see, he wanted some pointers. He wanted to know what I want to ask him. But like I'm telling him, I'm not no blogger. I just want to generally have the conversation with him to let him know how the impact that he had on my life. And he don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So when he like, oh yeah, just send me over the things that we want to speak about and all that. So I was like, yeah, I can have you some pointers, but he really don't know how intelligent I am as well. You know what I'm saying? So I want him to know that the knowledge that he seeks and give to us, that it's accepted by somebody like me, because he don't know me. He don't know my lifestyle. He don't know where I come from or nothing. And I seen him like a picture or something on my page, and man, I was fanned out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I was fanned out. You know what I'm saying? So he hit me. He said he was actually in Hawaii, and he's showing the African presence of Hawaii. If y'all go to his page, he got pictures up there. He got showing the African presence of Hawaii, and he said we're gonna set up an interview. So I gotta check the DM to see which date, because I think he said after the 4th, if I ain't mistaken. So yeah, I was fanned out by that. I'm a true supporter of that, brother. Peace, God. Aberdeen, Maryland. I look up. Every time it happens in black areas, no coverage. 757 checking in. That's VA. West Side. My folks trained with Bud. I think Spence is gonna get. They don't believe though. What date is the fight for them? I see Tank and and Haney. I think they about to make that happen. Is trying to sign people out of Chicago right now, especially West Side area, Maywood area. Are you asking me, am I trying to sign people out of Chicago? West Side, I mean, Big Chris out west, 290, Mikey Dollars. It's a lot of talent on the West Side. Depending on the style of the music, I just need to hear it. Rebuilding black communities to learn to understand this quote. I made life is too long, dramatic tantrum. The minister don't have, can't even finish you. I think WAC 100 should do a master class on trucking. Tell them when you on your clubhouse. The marching dead. I cannot get over JoJo Capone over here. Yeah, that's a troller. We need more organized members. We need more of the street clubs for teens to learn plants, growing, boxing, finances, wealth, black business. Put some Hollister on. Yeah, you good troller. This the same message Charleston saying. Life too long for dramatic tantrums. If we start shaming people on dummy and praise and die, righteous paths, let me Let's try to go down. We need more doctors, nurses, engineers, maintenance technicians, painters, bus drivers, scientists. If y'all about that life, don't go on YouTube talking about it. It should speak for itself. Chicago love. I just dropped a video about peace and blessings to the big homie JoJo Capone. You a Chi-Town legend. St. Louis rock with you. Salute Dirty. JoJo, what you think about them trying to make these new gun laws? You think this is the process for them to ban all guns? You own to something? It's Sterling on Ridiculous, your brother. They from Chicago though. He from Maywood, I think, or Bellwood. They from the west side. Life too long for dramatic chances. I did the same thing, never posted either. Do you know? Nope. You say come to Texas? Okay. Where you want me to come to? Dallas, Fort Worth, San Antonio, Arlington, Austin, Houston. Because I've been to all of them, but I'm just this guy. A lot of our problem is on us. We know what needs to be done, but one too many of us like talking instead of acting. We are happy being in our little splinter cells. You are outstanding minimal. Stand up, brother. Columbus, Mississippi. Salute. I would watch. Get the likes up. Two people I ever looked up to in the industry, JoJo Capone and True Life. You beat me up back in the day, JoJo. Caught you with the strip folk. I beat you up back then. I apologize for my past, brother. Especially but I don't know what our fight was about, but I apologize in today's society. I'll shake your hand in today's society instead of fighting you. We can talk it out. Paperwork means pay up. Cash also paperwork could mean court docs related to a case involving co-defendants, which term is oldest blessing, must respect, real deal. Those look like boxing shoes now get in the ring with academics. West Side, Chicago. Damn, it was too many. It was all these comments. Man, wasn't no way. Thanks, Philip. I got a donation from Philip. We need value info we can use over material items. Salute. I tap back in. Capone.